And now, suspense.
Welcome to a very, very late Black Friday / Cyber Monday haul. No real excuses. To be honest with you, Black Friday this year was really, really fucking whack. I thought that, with this being like the last run for physical media, that Best Buy, Target, Walmart would kind of, maybe it was just wishful thinking on my part, but I kind of thought they would at least put a little bit of effort into it. As if we did any more affirming that, that they really don't care about physical media. I guess this was it, right? This would have been the final clue. Nonetheless, there were a few movies that I did want to pick up. So I just went into Best Buy, Target, found a few things that I've been needing and they were really good price. So I figured, why not? And this was actually my very first time participating in getting anything for Cyber Monday, because I typically don't participate in that, because anytime I've ever looked at the deals that they have for movies, it's either stuff I already have. So this time around, there was like 3 titles that I had been looking for and I haven't been able to find for a good deal. So I figured, all right, Amazon has them for $14, $15, so might as well, right? So let's get started with this one. This one I was pretty happy to find. We got 300 on 4K, Zack Snyder's 300. I pretty much have every Zack Snyder film that's available on 4K except for Dawn of the Dead, which I'm waiting for a good deal on. But other than that, I pretty much got them all now. And I'm glad I got this one. This was the only copy they had at my Best Buy. It was like $7. And I'm glad I grabbed it, because afterwards I tried to look for another one to see if they maybe had one with a slipcover. But like everyone in my state was sold out. Happy I picked that up. Looks good visually. I mean, like 300 has always been a visually good looking movie. And the 4K is actually pretty well done. And the audio quality is pretty great too. Next up is a movie I haven't seen in a very long time. And I thought, you know what? I haven't seen this one on 4K anywhere. So ended up picking up The Dark Crystal. It originally didn't have a slipcover, but I was able to find the slipcover at Bookman's for a good price. So I got the slipcover for it, which is awesome, because the slipcover is very hard to come by nowadays. I think it still holds up. There's still a lot of really creepy moments. It actually scared my son. And then it brought back memories of me being scared of this movie when I was a kid.
Damn, this is some scary shit!
Because like puppets and stuff are just really creepy. But yeah, and then it also reminded me of the fact that Netflix, in all their wisdom, canceled the prequel series to this, which was fantastic. It's probably one of the best shows that I had seen on Netflix. And yeah, they decided like, nah, let's just get rid of it, even though it's very popular and it's very good. Let's just get rid of it.
Boo, you suck!
But yeah, nonetheless, The Dark Crystal on 4K. Next up, Super Mario Bros. Movie. Very, very fun movie. My son had been asking me to, get this for him for a while now. So finally got it. And now I have to watch it 10 times a day. Blu-ray slipcover on there, because I really like the slipcover. Where did all the 4K slipcovers go for Super Mario Bros? I don't understand. Like, the movie hasn't even been out that long. And before they even went on sale for $10, there was a bunch of them with slipcovers, but all of a sudden, all the ones that got put out for Black Friday didn't have any slipcovers. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. But with, anything that comes out that's really hype, you're going to have people who on it because it's popular. And I even saw people saying, well, the story isn't that good. And I'm just looking at them like,
Okay.
did you really expect Schindler's List level storytelling from a video game about a plumber?
Bitch, are you dumb?
Pardon me?
Anyway, moving on. So the last thing I have from Best Buy, Knock at the Cabin, M. Night Shyamalan's latest. Say what you will about M. Night Shyamalan and the quality of his films, at least we can rely on the dude to give us original storytelling for the most part. But yeah, Knock at the Cabin, I found this to be a very enjoyable movie. I really enjoyed it. I thought the story was really good. I thought the acting was really good. Dave Bautista is very much becoming the actor that he wants to be, and I'm all. Admittedly, at first, I didn't really care for Bautista so much as an actor, but only because he was playing these really goofy and dumb characters like Drax.
I don't care if he's stupid.
You think I'm stupid? Ha! You're lucky I was able to knock down that door with my incredible strength.
And I know everybody loves Guardians of the Galaxy, but even he is noted to say that he's done with playing dumb characters like Drax in Guardians of the Galaxy, and he wants to be taken more serious as an actor. And I feel like he's been doing that in a lot of his latest films. He had a very small role in Blade Runner 2049, but he played it very serious. He was in Dune with Denis Villeneuve again. I think Denis Villeneuve was probably the first guy to give him a shot at being, taken serious as an actor. And now you have M. Night Shyamalan, and I think his acting skills have really improved, and I think he's doing a good job, and can't wait to see what he does next. All right, and for Cyber Monday, I picked up 3 movies. But I will show you guys this first one here. I did not grab for Cyber Monday, but I was able to find this at Zia for a very good price. The Mummy trilogy on 4K. This is a hefty set here.
That's what she said.
And it actually has a magnetic little closer. The only thing I don't like about this set is that it has these like weird slots, and you pretty much have to, if you've seen these, you know what I'm talking about. You have to like yank out the damn disc. And I know these discs are pretty durable, but man, I'm probably not going to be able to watch this a lot because I'm just going to like scratch the hell out of the disc. But that is the Mummy trilogy. To round out that series, I picked up The Scorpion King on 4K from Amazon for a Cyber Monday deal. I actually kind of forgot that this had a 4K. So when I saw it on Amazon, I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that wasn't part of the Mummy trilogy. It actually was part of the Mummy set on Blu-ray. I had the steelbook with all the movies, and it even had The Scorpion King. But this set particularly, I don't know if any other ones did, but this particular set didn't have The Scorpion King. So I ended up picking this one up. No slipcover on this one, but I kind of figured that because this release was from a while ago, and so that slipcover is probably long gone. But nonetheless, it was a really good price. Next up, another movie that is not that great, but I have so much fun with it, and it looks really good on 4K. So R.I.P.D.
Bruh.
So I had a funny conversation with cashier at Zia one time when I bought the Men in Black box set on 4K. Somehow or the other, I mentioned that R.I.P.D. was a better Men in Black movie than Men in Black International. Hear me out. R.I.P.D. has more of a buddy cop feel and like taking out bad guys, like, paranormal-ish bad guys. And it has more of that feel to it. They even have like their own, like, that very much gives off Men in Black vibes. Whereas Men in Black International, although not a terrible movie, it's essentially a generic spy thriller with Chris Hemsworth playing the, generic British sexy playboy spy who doesn't really follow the rules yet is never fired or demoted or anything and then gets the job. Like, that is such a typical, like, bland, boring spy film. Whereas R.I.P.D. actually kind of gives you the buddy cop feel, chasing down like weirdos and stuff like that. So that's kind of where my reasoning for that was.
Let him cook! Let him cook now! Let him cook! I said let him cook!
And then the last one is Kick-Ass 2. Very cool slipcover. I really like the colors on here. Like, they look kind of chromatic in a way. Kick-Ass 2, pretty enjoyable. I can see why it didn't do as well as Kick-Ass 1, which is why we never got Kick-Ass 3. But still pretty enjoyable nonetheless. I love Jim Carrey, and seeing him in this role was pretty cool, even if he has denounced the role. And people will say, like, why would you take a role that has violence in it? But if, actually read up on it and do your research rather than just going off of what you see on the internet or what somebody tells you, you would know that Jim Carrey actually denounced this film and other films that had excessive violence, with guns and stuff, after the movie was made, But nonetheless, it's still great to see him in that role. I have the first Kick-Ass in Steelbook, and I was kind of holding out for the Steelbook of this one, but it's sold out everywhere, and I haven't been able to actually find this with the slipcover for, less than $25. So picking it up for $15 on Amazon for Cyber Monday was a good deal. All right, so that was it for my very, very late, and I already know it's going to be even late. It'll probably be the next year by the time this comes out, knowing me. But very, very late Black Friday / Cyber Monday haul. I was just going to include these as a part of like another haul, but I figured, I was like, well, I mean, it is what it is. This is what I got on Black Friday. So might as well mention that I got it on Black Friday, right? But anyway, thank you for watching, and catch you next one.